Hey now, I'm back. I know it's been a while. To be honest with you, I got a lot of personal crap going on in my life. And you probably know this, but I'm a CPA and it's February 26th. I'm busy. I got to do tax work. So I know it's been a while. So I want to come back here. People were asking actually where I've been. Haven't forgot about this. Life's getting in the way, like I said. But we are at Edward Whitey Ford. Whitey Ford, 2.75 ERA, I think like 206 wins, 136 losses. Obviously, the anchors of the Mantle teams and the Berra teams of the 50s with the New York Yankees. And sometimes you say to myself, I say to myself, listen, maybe Whitey Ford was just a benefactor of some great offense, which obviously the Yankees have. But then you realize this 2.75 ERA is the lowest ERA of any starter in the live ball era up to like Kershaw and DeGrom today. But before that, I mean, that's it. I mean, then's Whitey Ford, number 3. So that's like really incredible. So, I mean, that he's a main reason why the Yankees were just so good and that dynasty existed. Fortunately for collectors, he lived a very long life. At the time of his death in 2020, he was still, I don't say actively signing, but he was signing up to a year or two before. And if you sent $40 to his address, with the ball or whatever you wanted to sign, even an old 1951 Bowman baseball card, you're going to get it back signed. He was very good. And I don't have any examples I could find off the top just looking because I'm a little bit of a rush tonight, but there are a lot of examples out there that are very, very shaky at the end. He died of dementia, but he was still signing his autograph like to the bitter end. It's kind of amazing. So we'll talk about this in a second when we get to what's going on in eBay and everything. So don't forget that. Let's talk about the autograph analysis of the chairman of the board, Mr. Whitey Ford. So, I mean, we're going to start with my autograph. I like to start with my autograph. This was signed at the 1996 National. Again, Whitey Ford was really common on the show circuit. He was, again, not a rare autograph at all. So, I mean, like you said, if you wanted to get his autograph, it was very easy to get. So, this is a common what you're going to see when you're looking for. Whenever I'm looking for a Whitey Ford autograph, again, this is not a rookie or even a playing days. This is post Hall of Fame election, 1974 autograph, and I'm looking for the very like almost a triangle. You see how sharp these corners are right here, and even here, he had a very. I mean, I don't want to say it was a very uniform autograph. When I'm looking for the W's, let's switch to the PSA autograph database right here. And again, these are all very common autographs. Usually he signed Whitey Ford usually you're not going to see a break, but you may see a break. But again, I'm looking for the sharp, you see how like almost a triangle, like the 45-degree angles here, and even right here. And it's a beautiful loop across. And he signed at a nice plane. You're looking for the dip in the but everything else should be pretty much the same. The Whitey, the H to me looks more like an L, as you can see right here with a U. But again, it's just like, it's one of those, once you see it, it's very unique in a sense. You're seeing a good Whitey Ford. Again, you're looking right here. You can see the nice like triangle right here. You see how it's real sharp angle right here. It loops across. Again, it's pretty level right here. The Whitey and the Ford. Again, right here looks like a L and a U. I mean, it's pretty common. I mean, we're going to keep going here. This looks like it's signed a little bit later, not too much. You can see there's a break between the W and the H. You're going to see that. You're going to see a break between the F and the O. It's nothing to be ashamed about or be worried about if you see it. Because again, I don't know if I've ever seen like a Whitey Ford fake that was like trying to be passed off as real, unless it's one of those like Mantle with like single sign. When you get the Mantle, the DiMaggios, and the Fords, yeah, it's possible someone's going to try and forge them because again, it's a very uniform. But again, I mean, as long as you're looking for these sharp angles right here, you should be good to go. I mean, again, Whitey Ford is probably one of the tougher ones, at least in my opinion, to forge because it was so common. Now, again, this is like rookie year Ed Ford. This E is almost like an Ed Plank if we ever get to that. And the Ford looks obviously nothing like it does today. And if you keep going here on the old PSA database, you're going to see old stuff right here. And again, you're even back here. This is 1953. The F you can see is a sharp F. I'm sorry, you can see the sharp 45-degree angle. It's almost like the Whitey right here. You can see how it starts coming around. He changed the Ford up later. But again, this is a very plain days autograph. It's very different, as you could see. It's I mean, you're gonna pay a premium for that, but again, you're not looking for that. At least I'm not looking for that when I'm going. Again, this is another unique autograph. I had never seen a Ford like this where the F doesn't come across like this. It just ends as straight down. Usually, like I said, it comes to the left at a 45-degree angle. It's some points. So again, this is another one. It must be playing days. I'm not too familiar with this. Again, playing days. I'm not real familiar with this, or maybe this is towards. It says Cooperstown down here, obviously. So maybe this is going to the Hall of Fame. But again, he's starting. What we're expecting to see is to come up into that left of the 45-degree angle. Again, it's all at our nice plane, except for the 4, which dips down. And that's what you want to see. And again, now I don't know when this is, but again, this is exactly what you want to see. Sharp, steep, like almost a point right here. And he's coming at the 45-degree angle up here. Again, you can notice a break between the W and the H. That's not always the case. The F comes through into the 4. I mean, later he started connecting the F right here to right here. There was all one single stroke in the signature. Again, this is probably signed. My guess is either at a show or to the mail. It's good. There's no question about it. But again, looks like a little bit later in life autograph. He took his time signing this, signed it a little bit slower. But like I said, he was signing to at least till 2017. So you're not looking for, like I said, anything rare. And I'm like jumping to eBay right here. And again, like there's nice autographs on there for like $50 a Whitey Ford. That's like, so I mean, granted, he was one of the all-time greats. I'm not taking away any of his abilities, but I mean, he lived a nice, healthy age. So I would expect to pay between $50 and $75. And like I said, press deals and all these. And this is a common version of an autograph. I've owned a couple Whitey Fords in my lifetime, and like every time I owned them, it was not real expensive. So that's about it. So I wish I had more exciting stuff to tell you about Whitey Ford. I wish I could tell you, oh, I'm going right now to shoot probably the greatest Step Brothers of all time, but I don't have time for that right now. So I'm going to keep you on your edge. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and keep collecting.